Woo. All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who do well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aquat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Amwan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called 2020, all right, 2020 plus 2021 plus 2022 equals 666. If you drop all the zeros, all right. And the reason I came up with that, with that whole title, all right, is because when you think of 666, Shalom, sister, Shabbat Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Barakatah, all right. When you think of that title, okay, well, I want to know what will come to your minds, because I know exactly what came to my mind when I thought of the title, all right? And it's a perfect way to bring it in, because you see, 2/3 of you fucking people about to feel heavy judgment upon the earth, all right? See, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai not playing with y'all, man, all right? And what's today? Today's New Year's Eve. So you got a lot of people, all right, that are doing what, man? They doing wickedly right now. They celebrating all this wickedness throughout the whole entire earth. They coming out with the stupidity of, you know, New Year's resolutions and all that shit. And you know damn well they're gonna be the same wicked person after that ball drop. You know, ain't nothing gonna change with these people, man. Once you the wicked, and you're gonna always continue to do wicked. All right. Those that are of the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. All right. And they cannot what? They cannot move in that spirit, no matter what they do. So these last 3 years that have been going down has been pure hell, man. So in 2020, all right, you had what? You had everything. Let's recap it, man. Everything in 2020 when that whole pandemic came down, man, on us, that shit had everybody in a fucking frenzy out here, man. That shit had everybody tripping. All right. You had lockdowns. All right. You had people losing jobs. You had the whole world, according to Esau. All right. You had the whole world sick to their stomach. All right. They couldn't go outside. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do that. They had fed everybody Ninja Turtle masks. All right. They fed everybody diapers for their face. Had everybody staying away from each other. You know, your own family members ain't want to come around you, man. When they came and fed you this bullshit ass pandemic. All right. They took the flu, the simple flu, and they went out there and what? They done twisted it around to a whole nother scenario, man. You see? And it was all bullshit. We've been catching sicknesses since the beginning of time, man. All right. And all that is a simple code, the common code. And they flipped the script on you and had you people believing in straight lies, believing that it was something worse than what it is. When all you have to do is sit your ass at home and recuperate, rest, herbs, teas. All right. The body heals itself. All right. You don't need a yo jabba jabba to tell you that you are okay, that you're not going to be able to get sick. That's just all nonsense. That's just all bullshit. All right. So 2020 came in that way. All right. We had uproars. We had people rioting. Okay. And then what happened after that? 2021 came. Everybody thought that 2021 was going to be the better year after going through all that shit in 2020, you know. And what they do, they fooled you. All right? Because that's what the devil does. The devil, which is so-called white man that the Bible speaks of, being the devil, all right? He fooled you, man. He made you believe that we was going to get better, that he was going to have a solution, all right? They like to play what you call order ad chaos, man, all right? They come with a way to bring everybody to chaos, all right? Then they come and feed you the solution, which the solution it's got a hidden agenda behind it to make shit even worse, to bring in their agendas that they want to bring in, you know, regardless. Talking of what? That new world order, all right? Bringing in ultimately what? The MOTB. That's exactly what this is all leading to. All leading to all roads. We continually tell you the same thing over and over and over again. All roads are going to lead to the MOTB, which is the mark of, you already know. You see, there's that charagma going back into Karax. All right, as a matter of fact, let me start off with that. Bring that out. All right. And I'm going to get back into my title. All right. So this is Revelations 13, and I'll start at 14. All right. And it says, I'll start at 13. And it says, and he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And that's talking about what? That's talking about the revival of the Roman Empire, you see? And how are they deceiving the people, the masses? Through those miracles going into the technology, you see? And that whole technology started by when, man? If you remember, all right, those that are, 90s babies, 80s, early 90s babies, 80s babies, when it came to the 2000s, the year 2000, that was the what? That was the explosion of that technology era, man. That was the explosion of all technology coming into play. And they've been deceiving the masses ever since. But every year, it got worse and worse with technology. By the time we hit 2010, 10, 12, around there, man, technology was off the hook. And they've been deceiving you heavy right now with witchcraft, sorcery, all these things that we have, this technology that we're constantly around, it's all fucking sorcery, man. And it all brings in what? Shalom, Sister Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barak Atah. And it all brings in what, man? It brings in it brings in damn, I lost my train of thought. It brings in technology of the that's what I want to say. It's all the Internet of Things, the fourth industrial revolution. All right, which the fourth industrial revolution is pretty much the rise of machines, all right, which is going to be the rise of what? The MOTB. Because that MOTB is all about technology being put into your body. You see? And they want to make you what? A cyborg. Transhumanism. They got all types of fucking machines out there right now lurking, looming around us, man. Believe it or not. And they've been doing that for a long time, man. They've been doing that shit for a long time. All right, but now's the time that they're actually bringing it out more and more. You see? So it's all going to lead to what? The MOTB. And it says 13 and 12 Revelation, and he exercises all both, Salakia, 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And that's what they want you to do, make an image to that beast and worship that image. You see, when you go to 2 Thessalonians, all right, like your 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, It says what? Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's how this devil is, man. He thinks he's the most high. All right. And what does he want you to do? Like I said, it says, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship. See, he wants to be worshiped. He wants you to bow down to his image. He wants to make you that ultimate slave. All right. And it says, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of the Most High. All right. See, we are the temple of the Most High, man. The temple is within us. He wants to sit in our temple. He wants to sit in our body and be able to basically control you. All right. Know your every single thought. Know what's on your mind 24/7. You couldn't bust a nut if you wanted to. You see, without him being involved. All right. You couldn't take a bite of something to eat without him tasting it too. You couldn't take a shit if you wanted to, unless he there sitting there with you, man. All right. Shalom, sister Yahweh Shah Barakatah. So he wants to sit in your body, man, in your temple, and have full control of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of, man. Why you think that he told everybody that the Yo Jabba Jabba, Shalom, brother Yahweh Shah Barakatah, that the Yo Jabba Jabba has to be mandated on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians? They said you the cause of it. They want you first to be, Joe Jabbered up. Why? On top of that, this motherfucker ain't never give us anything for free in our life. But he makes sure he giving you this for free. He making sure that you are a priority to this. We never got anything in life, man, for free. Nothing ever given to us. But they want us at the top of the list. We always at the bottom of the list. You see? So it goes into him wanting to sit in the temple of the Most High, man, which is us. And then going back to Revelations 13 and 15. And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. And those that don't worship the society and is not down with the beast system, hey, big chance that you might get put to death. All right. Big chance that you might end up in the concentration camp. All right. We're about to go into heavy, heavy times, man. And this is why we need to be more focused than ever, man. What's it say in Matthew? All right. Your eye be single. If your eye be single, your whole body be full of light. You see? So you want your whole body to be filled with light. Meaning single, meaning you will be focused. You see? Hey, what's up? Don't come over here with no questions, bro. All right. So if your whole body be filled with light, all right, be single, all right, your whole body's going to be filled with light. So you're going to be focused on what? Salvation. When you are focused in the ways of the society, you see, you're not focused on your salvation, man. You caught up in the lust of the world. And that's what you don't want to be caught up in. Matter of fact, that's what Esau wants you to be caught up in. You see? He wants you to be caught up in his ways. As long as you're doing the will of these governments, all right, you're doing the will of the so-called white man that is the devil that the Bible speaks of. These motherfuckers right here, these Amalekites, all right, they're the rulers of the world, man. You see? What does it say in Job 9:24? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They the wicked, man. You see? They are the wicked. And they don't even know it.
That's a hard.
All right?
Like
so at the end of the day, they want you to focus on their technologies, their devices, their world. You see? But we, the true Hebrew Israelites, not them. All right? So we got to keep our mind focused on what's to come. And that's why it tells you to what? Focus on, to set your mind on things above. All right? Lay your treasures up in heaven and not on earth, where moth and rust does corrupt. This place is corrupted. Micah 2:10 tells you what? All right. Arise and depart ye, for this is not your rest. This place is polluted, man. Everything around us is straight vanity. All right. Everything is straight wickedness. The moment you walk out your home, it's straight wicked. All right. So going back to Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's what the ultimate game plan is, man. To put that mark in your right hand, all right, which they already got it out there in Sweden, you see. Then they want to put it in your forehead, which Elon Musk is talking about it left to right, you see. And when you go into that word forehead, it goes into that word meta. That's the root word of forehead, which it goes into metapon, and then the root word of metapon goes into meta. And what are they talking about so much right now? Metaverse. Everything is metaverse. And meta goes into, when you go into the online, the word etymology online, man, it goes into going beyond, you know. That's pretty much what we're about to enter, a world way beyond that you can ever think of. Because that's how this devil is, man. That's what this devil wants you to be in. He wants you to be in that world beyond so you can keep focus on him and not keep focus on the truth. You see, our redemption is drawing nigh, man. He don't want you to be looking up. He wants you to be looking down at your phone, constantly caught up in the ways of this society. But see, our brothers and our few sisters that's in this truth, we stay looking up. Why? Because we waiting for Yahawashi, man. We know that Yahawashi right around the corner. You see? So that's what all that from 2020 brought us into 2021, and is now about to bring us into what? 2022. And 2022, man, we keep telling you it's going to be a hell of a fucking year, man. You see? Whether it all ends, which Lord willing, Abaratazah, it all ends in 2022, you see? But if it don't, regardless, it's going to be a hell of a year, man. A lot of death, famine, and destruction is going to be brought upon this place, man. And that's why I named the title, all right, of this lesson what I named it. Because 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, about to learn the hard way, man. Y'all about to learn and fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, and know that this ain't no joke, man. All right. So 2/3 of our people got to go, and that equals exactly 66.6%. So if you go to 2020 plus 2021 plus 2022, and you drop all the zeros, it equals 666. You see? And the first thing I thought was what? 66.6%. And what's been happening in these last 3 years? Straight judgment, man. And Lord willing, if this is the year, all right, Jacob's trouble gonna pop off. That's what 66.6% of our people, most of our people gonna die in, man. Jacob's trouble. All right? That's gonna be the worst time for you damn devils, man. Those that want to follow after the ways of this damn heathen, all right? This damn this damn devil, all right? And what does it tell you in the scriptures? Follow not the multitude to do evil. We constantly following the ways of fucking Esau, man. You got all these people out here ready to celebrate fucking New Year's Eve, man. Going into New Year's. All that shit goes into the worship of Janus, man. All right? Not once does it tell you in the scriptures to go out there and go have a happy new year. In fact, the new year is nowhere in Janus because, January, because that's January and February were never in the calendar, man. See, the beginning of the year is in the springtime. The beginning of the year comes in March, late March into April, which will be the month of Abib. All right. And if you following according to the moon, all right, the Sabbaths, because that's how you follow, man, through the moon. You know what time frame you in. That's why we keep the Sabbath. Matter of fact, right now it is the Sabbath. And it's beautiful how Yahweh Hashem Yahushua work, man, because it's the Sabbath right now, going into tomorrow. All right. It's finishing the last Sabbath of this 4-week Sabbath that we just had. And now we're about to enter into the new Sabbath, which is on Sunday to Monday. It ain't just always on a Friday to Saturday like these fucking Tammuz and fake ass Israelites out here, man. These damn fake ass Jewish people, man. It ain't just on a Saturday to Sunday. It goes according to the moon. The Sabbath could be on any day, man. The Sabbath could be on a Monday. It could be on a Tuesday. It could be on a Wednesday. It all goes according to the moon. When there's no moon in the sky, man, that's the beginning of the month. That's the beginning of the Sabbath. All right. That word month comes from moon. You see, we go according to that lunar Sabbath. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. That's in Isaiah 60, I think it's 64. From one new moon to another, KJV. Yeah, 66 and 23. And it says, and it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that's how you keep track of your Sabbaths, man. From one new moon to another. All right. Matter of fact, let's see what it says. Salakia. What is considered a real new moon?
Here's a summary. New moon occurs when the moon is on the same side of Earth.
New moons generally can't be seen. You see?
The shadow side is pointed toward Earth.
You see?
It's visible only during a solar eclipse.
You see? It says new moons generally cannot be seen. So when you don't see a moon in the sky, all right, which pretty much you're not about to, well, it's a little cloudy, all right, but you're not going to see no new moon. All right. Right now, it will be like on that little thumbnail, and by tomorrow, it's going to be no moon in the sky, man. So that means that when we go into that Sunday, there's going to be no moon in the sky, and that's when it starts. You see? So from one new moon to another is when we're supposed to all come what? To worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right? Not just Friday to Saturday every fucking week, man. You're supposed to rest. You're supposed to work 6 days, and then you rest on the 7th day. Okay? So if you actually do the calculation when the new moon comes on, all right? If you were just to do it, see, you have to understand, we go through what? The Gregorian calendar, man. That Gregorian calendar goes back to this damn devil Esau, man, inventing that. All right? Let me see. Gregorian calendar, KJV. I mean, Salakia. So used to saying KJV. Gregorian calendar. All right. Let's see when it was first brought out. Gregorian calendar, it says, there you go. The Gregorian calendar is the calendar used in most of the world. It was introduced in October 1582 by Pope Gregory, all right, which I believe that's where Caesar Borgia and all them come from. Let me see. Where did the Caesar Borgia descend from? I believe he came from Pope Gregory, somewhere around there. I could be wrong. Salaki, if I am wrong. Matter of fact, let me get it like this. Pope Gregory the Seventh. What was it that I said? Pope Gregory what? No, it wasn't 7. It was more than that. Salakia, give me 1 second. It came from Pope Gregory. Oh, the 13th. That's where it came from. I got it right here. Which comes from the Bishop of Rome. All right. And it goes into Salakia. All right, but we obviously know that it comes from that Roman Empire, all right, going into that revival of the Roman Empire at the end of the day. So that's how they ended up bringing that calendar into play. And it started in what? 1585. So it was never around to begin with. It was added. So January and February was added, all right? And then these 7 days and 10 days, you know, the way the whole week plays out, that shit all goes according to the Gregorian calendar, man. All right. We never moved like that, man. We went from the Sabbath, from the moon, from one new moon to another, like I said. All right. And that's how you're supposed to actually follow it. And the new year begins in what? March, April. All right. Which is the month of Abib, which is the first month, which is that springtime. Okay. But let me go back into what I was talking about. I don't want to go off track. All right. But my point is, these people worshiping Janus, all right, which is an ancient Rome religion and myth, is the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, passages, frames, and endings. You see, he is usually depicted as having two faces. Janus presided over the beginning and ending of conflict, and hence war and peace. And you know what? It's funny because that's what we about to enter. We about to enter into war, man. We ain't about to enter into no peace. We gonna get peace after this war. Peace of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua bringing what? This new kingdom, all right, that we're gonna be living in. All right, the kingdom of heaven, when the whole earth is at rest finally, man, from this wickedness of this damn devil that's ruling the earth now. All right. Let's see what else we got here. It says, I want to know when Janus came up too. That's what I'm trying to see. Origins. I want a date for it. When did the god of Janus originate?
Here's the arch of Janus, transitory and dates from the first century of the Christian era.
For the first century of the Christian era. All right. When did the first century of the Christian era take place? It says 2729 AD. All right. So again, it was something. Hey, it was something that what? That has nothing to do with the way Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has set up order in this place, man. You see? That was never part of the scriptures. That was never part of our order, man. And this place is out of order. Why? Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right. So going back to the main point, these people out here can't wait to go home and celebrate what? Something wicked. Something wicked of New Year's Eve, going into the New Year's, gonna give all these resolutions and be fucking wicked all day and all night. All right? Because these people taking off the whole weekend straight up, and they're gonna party the whole entire weekend. Meanwhile, we had the winter solstice just passed. They were doing all types of crazy ass sacrifices, all types of wicked ass shit, putting people to death. You got people that were missing, coming up missing this whole week. Kids were coming up missing, people were missing. Why? Because they're doing sacrifices everywhere right now. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 12. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12. And 4, and it says, whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcrafts and wicked sacrifices, and also those merciless children's murderers of children, and devourers of man's flesh, and the feasts of blood, with their priests out of the midst of the idolatrous crew, and the parents that killed with their own hands souls destitute of help. You see? So they were doing that back in the day, and they still doing it today. There's no new thing under the sun, man. All right? That which has been is that which shall be done. You see? So it don't matter, man. All this shit is being repeated. That's why they tell you history repeats itself. And that's one of the most realest sayings you can ever hear, man. Because history does repeat itself. All right? There's no such thing as people are done away with. All right? That happened back in those times. No, man. It's the same thing happening in different forms and shapes. Different eras. All right? Shit nowadays is more, upgraded. We're in the time of technology. They ain't had technology like that back in those days. But the same thing that we're bringing out today, they had their ways of bringing it out. You had their form of technology back in those days. You see? So these people were doing hella what? Sacrifices, man. And they still doing hella sacrifices. So this whole week, it was the winter solstice, and you had the top banking families, all right? The 13 bloodlines, the Illuminati, that were doing all types of wicked ass sacrifices and bringing out sorcery and witchcraft upon the earth. And these people don't even realize that they're about to go celebrate, watch a ball drop. And while you watching that ball drop and having a good old time, man, wickedness is growing upon the earth. Evils is growing all over the earth, man. And that's why I say 2/3 of you people right now, of our people, that are fucking wicked and are just stiff-necked, man. Because we continually keep telling you over and over the same thing, repeating ourselves, man. Sounding like a broken record, and y'all still don't get it. All right? Y'all about to feel the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right? Let me grab that real quick. Zechariah. Zechariah 13:8. And it says, and it shall come to pass that when all block here. Came out wrong. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is my power. All right, so 2/3 of our people about to be put to death, man. All right, 66.6%. Those are those that want to be wicked, man. How is it that 2/3 literally equals exactly 66.6%, man? That represents wickedness. All right, so these damn 2/3 of our people that want to go and celebrate and have a good old time, get drunk off their ass, do all types of crazy drugs, have all types of orgies, all right? They want to be fucking, man. Car accidents today is about to happen, all right? Women about to be ravished on a heavy level, getting drugged up, all right? Men, forget about it, man. Men are about to, I'm telling you, when you wake up tomorrow, all you're going to hear is about all types of death that went throughout the earth. And that's the ones that they're only going to report. There's going to be so much death going on that they're not even going to report half of it. Because the same thing happened when Christmas just passed. The next day, forget about it. People were getting judged on that same day. Tonight alone, people going to be getting judged What? Look, we out here doing this work. You got other brothers all over the world doing work right now. All right, brothers is going in on lessons right now. The internet loaded with lessons right now, all the way past to the ball drop and everything. And while we're speaking, people are dropping. People dropping right now as I'm speaking. Absolutely. You see? Because our people are stiff-necked and want to follow the multitude to do evil. They want to follow what? They want to follow the heathen, man. They want to take on the heathen ways, man. Let me grab that real quick. This is First Maccabees. And again, there's nothing new under the sun. So they were doing this in the time of what? All right, in the time of the Maccabees. And they're still doing the same thing right now. This is First Maccabees 1 and 11. And it says, I'll start at 9. All right, because matter of fact, I start at 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. Yeah, it's talking about Alexander the Great. All right. All of us learned about Alexander the Great. That's what they called him in the history books in school, that he was this great guy. All right. Well, he's called Alexander the Greek in the scriptures. All right. Which represents what? Represents the leopard. Okay. And it says the leopard that is spoken in Daniel. And it goes, and you can't make it up. This damn devil actually wore a leopard hat in his times. You see? So the scriptures don't lie, man. And it says, and so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in earth. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome, and reigned in 130 and 70 year of the kingdom of the Greeks. Now listen, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men. Why? Because we started following in the ways of the heathen, man. Talking about the times of the Hellenistic ages, man. Those are the Gentiles that they speak about in the scriptures. Those that follow in the ways of the Greeks, man. All right, of this damn devil. And it says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are around about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. All right, so this device pleased them well. Okay, so these people went, and it says what? They went and made a covenant with the heathen. They started following in those ways. You're still following in those ways to this day, going after holidays, all right, celebrating all these wicked ass paganistic holidays, all right, from Halloween to Christmas to New Year's to Valentine's Day to Easter, all right, to 4th of July. Keep going down the whole thing, man. All that shit go back to the ways of the heathen, man. And what does it tell you in the scriptures? Jeremiah 10, all right? Follow not the way of the heathen. You're not supposed to do the things that the heathens do. And our people love following after the ways of the heathen, man. And it says, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen. Yeah. And when you go into that word exercise, man, it goes into that word gymnos, and that's where you get that word gym from. And it means literally to be naked. You see? The whole thing about gyms, and that's why you got them everywhere out here today. That's why you got people half naked basically in the gym, because it's the same spirit of those days. Back in the days, these heathens will watch our people work out butt ass naked, man. Also fucking homo shit. You see? Same spirit out here today. But the point is what? You're following after the ways of the heathen. So going into, I want to celebrate, New Year's. I want to give a resolution, man. Hang it up. You might as well, you're done. You're done. And that's why 2/3 of our people are about to feel it heavy. Y'all keep thinking that this shit is a joke, man. Lord willing, this is that year. Lord willing is that. I can't wait to see what Apostle Tahar is going to coin this year, man. Every year he coins a year with a title. All right. I came into the 2020, so that was the year of prophecy. This year was what? Hasten on to the coming of the day of our Lord. I can't wait to see what this year is going to be like. You see? Me, literally, I just think this is going to be all hell breaking loose. If I was to name it, I'd name it what I named the title. 666. 2/3 got to go. You see? And I can't wait to see you 2/3 start going and dropping like flies. Because there's a whole bunch of people dropping now. All right. And these people still don't want to change their ways. And it says that in the scripture. Let me get, I think that's the second Ezra's 16, I think it is. Second Ezra's 16. And one second. Yeah, 20. All right. Matter of fact, I'll start from 16 and 18, second Ezra. The beginning of, it says 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. And that's what Ezra is saying. He's saying, woe is me, man. Who's going to deliver me in those days? Who's going to be the only one that deliver us, man? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's the only way you can make it up out of here. And it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. You see, and that's happening right now, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is visiting this place heavy right now. And it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be away mindful of the scourges. Yeah, our people, all this shit is going down. You got people crying all over the fucking web about their mother died, their children died, all right? This person died, but then they'll still go back and be fucking wicked, man. They'll still go eat a fucking pork ham sandwich. They'll still go dive into a fucking, a straight shrimp lobster, you see? They'll still go and celebrate Christmas. They'll still go celebrate fucking New Year's. After all this shit that's happening, they'll still go back to their wickedness, their wicked ways. That's why it's no point of you going out there trying to do a New Year's resolution when you know damn well you're going to be the same wicked soul you was 2 hours ago, man. So it says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be away mindful of the scourges. Behold, victual shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And these people think they're in good case now. These people literally think they're in good case now. Celebrating, getting beautified, all these women for this time right here to be a little harlot for the night. All right. Men pulling out, they done saved up their bread for a month so they could, so they could act like they balling and they not balling. Damn well you about to ball out in the club, spend all your damn money, all right? Spend all that money on a shorty. She ain't even gonna give you no cheeks. He ain't gonna give you no ass. You see? Then your ass go home bent as hell. Don't remember the night. You women go bent as hell. Home, earling, all over their friends, all in the car. They don't even know where the fuck they wake up at. It was over there sleeping by a damn cat. By a fucking garbage can. Man. And it says, victuals shall be so good and cheap upon the earth, they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion. Yeah, so while you're having a good old time and celebrating this stupid ass holiday, all right, this new year, evils is growing upon the earth right now on a high level, man. Esau setting you up for that okie doke. Everybody that go party today, all right, I hope your asses catch some C19, all right, some Memorion dances, whatever the hell you want to call that shit. We limited to the words we say on this damn web, all right. These people about to get used. That's what this devil wanted you to do. He wanted you to go out there and celebrate just so he could flip the script on you and tell you, you know what? Y'all were all partying. Y'all were having a good old time. And in the process of you doing that, you guys all passed out this variant, man. Now we got to come down and clamp it harder on you guys, which lockdowns is right around the corner because that's what it's really leading to. It's leading down to that lockdown. Everybody going back into their homes again. And this time we're not coming out of it. It ain't going to be no, I'm going to be locked down for 3 months and then we going back to normal. Nah, it ain't going to be like that. We going locked down, all right? And then these martial law troops are going to be set up out here the way they're supposed to be. Then you really not going to be able to go from state to state, county to county. You're going to be in full lockdown, man. Then you got the red list, the blue list, the yellow list, all right? They marking those that are against society, those that are with society. You see? And what they're going to do, they're going to come run up in your house, man. They're going to come up, run up in your house, take your ass, take your children, separate you, take you to a FEMA camp, all right? And then you damn fucking niggas is going to get tortured out here, man. Tortured. You see? Tortured. Can't wait to see these people getting tortured. And everybody that come up against the men of the Lord, those are going to be the first ones that get tortured out here. On a heavy note, all right? You fucking women going to be getting ravished out here, all right? Can't wait to start seeing that. Y'all women wanted to play the harlot. You wanted to play the cock carousel and run up on all types of dudes. Think that shit is okay? When them UN troops is out here, they're going to be running up in you all day. They're going to toss your ass around. You wanted to be a little doorknob and let everybody take a turn? Your ass is going to be turned around, man. You see? Face down, ass up, without no fucking talking. All right? So it says, for many, this is 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Yeah, a lot of people going to die of famine out here, man. That's why you got shortage of food now. That's why you got hyperinflation. Motherfuckers can't even afford a meal. People can't even afford some damn chicken at the store. You see? I went to go shopping the other day. $100 brought me a couple things. Like, damn. You see? But I ain't worried about that. Because those that are servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua gonna eat. We never gonna be thirsty. But see, everybody else that wanted to keep playing around with this truth and not harking on to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, yeah, y'all gonna be starving. Y'all gonna be thirsty as hell. Y'all gonna be looking for answers and can't find it. Y'all gonna be crying. These fake ass thugs that think they tough as hell, they think they gangster and shit like that, they gonna be made bitch. The mighty men shall cry. Let me get that real quick. And the mighty men shall cry bitterly, KJV. This is Luke. Salakia. And the mighty men shall cry bitterly, KJV. This is Zephaniah 1 and 14, and it says, the great day of the Lord Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord, and the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. You see, all these men that think they tough, man, they're going to be crying in these last days, man. You think because you got a little gun, a little 9, you think you're going to come up against the so-called white man? That's his fucking blessing. He made to destroy you. He meant to shoot your ass down. So you think your little fucking 9, your little AR gonna do something? They ain't gonna do shit in these days, man. You understand? I be hating these fucking fake ass gangsters, man. Be swearing they somebody because they got a little pocket knife. Oh, I'm gully. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here. I'll kill you, dog. I'm on the streets. You don't know nothing. Man, shut your ass up, bro. When that time comes, Esau gonna make you bitch in that day, bro. He gonna bring you so low, so quick. That toughness gonna go right out the window, man. A lot of these men are gonna be drafted for the war. A lot of these women are gonna be drafted for the war too. You women wanted to have equal rights, they're gonna put your ass on the front line in the war, man. Without a choice. You see? You men are going to go out to war and you're going to die out in the war, man. Matter of fact, let me read that in second Ezra 16. Yep, 33, 16 and 33. And it says, the virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the war shall the bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. You see, a lot of y'all gonna die in the war, man. Esau gonna line your ass up. Esau got y'all bugged out to the point where y'all lining up for a fucking yo jabba jabba. What makes you think he ain't gonna make you line up for the war or line up for this MOTB? Because at the end of the day, they use the biggest weapon of mass destruction, which is what? Fear. They pump fear in you. And y'all walking out here with fucking masks like retards, man. Fucking mask in your face. Diapers on your face, man. Making you believe that there's something out there that's fucking killing you. That ain't nothing but Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai bringing judgment on your ass, man. When you doing wicked, your ass is going to be judged out here, man. Let's grab that real quick. This is after death shall the judgment come, KJV. This is 2 Ezra 14 and 35. And it says, waiting for that bus to pass. This is 2 Ezra 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. You see? So we got what you call reincarnation. All right? So when you wicked in your past life, man, you got to pay for it in this life. It said it clearly. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. So these people that you see dropping left and right, man, it's just judgment from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because you was wicked in your past life and still wicked in this life. And you got to pay for it. That's why we continually tell you to repent, man. If you repent, you got a chance of having eternal life, man. Of actually conquering death and being beamed up in them chariots. But see, these people ain't hearing it. These people don't want to hear that. Why? Because they love it here. They love their oppressor. They love the ways of the society. They love being wicked. Jeremiah 4:22. My people are sottish children. Meaning what? Stupid. Our people stupid as hell. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Y'all stupid as hell, bro. You see? It says they are wise to do wicked, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. To be righteous, they have no knowledge. They don't want to learn the righteous ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They want to believe in what? They want to believe in Caesar Borgia, Mr. Jesus. All right? They believe in Jesus is going to save you all. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. You is not going to be saved. That's plain and simple, whether you believe it or not. Whether you hear or forbear, man, we got to give you the truth. We come out here and we speak austere for a reason. All right? Isaiah 58:1 says what? It says, cry aloud and spare none. You see, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Let Israel hear their transgressions. That's what we're doing. By the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You should be scared when you hear this word, man. Let me grab that real quick. So they should fear all that hear it, KJV. This is that all that hear it shall run, KJV. Woo! Amos 8:12. Nah, hold on. Salakia. Has the Lord done it? KJV. Come on, man. It ain't coming out. This is Amos. This ain't the one I want, but I'm trying to remember where it's at. This is Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? You see? So you're supposed to be afraid when you hear the true men of the Lord bringing out this word, and Lord willing, we are. You see? You're supposed to run when you hear this word. You're supposed to be fearing Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And our people don't fear, man. What did it tell you in Ecclesiastes 12:13? All right, what was the whole duty of man? Ecclesiastes 12:13, and it says, Ecclesiastes 12:13, and it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. You can't hide from the Lord, man. All things are going to be made manifest through the light. All right, what's done in secret is going to come to the light at one point. The wicked is going to be revealed. The same way the wicked, which is Esau, being revealed, all right? The same way our people that are wicked are going to be revealed too. You see? That all that hear it shall run. KJV. And I'm thinking of that one scripture. Where's it at? Oh man, that's bothering me. There's a scripture where it says that, you know, to preach the word, for all that hear it, they shall run. I forgot where it's at too, man. It's in the tip of my tongue. Like I got the way the words playing, but they're not coming out. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, is that where it's at? Might be that. Hold on. Might be that. Hold on. Habakkuk. Yep. The water Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakatah. All right. This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. You gotta, man, when you read this word, when you hear this word, the true doctrine, all right? Not that shit you hear in churches, all right? First of all, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua don't dwell in temples made with hands, man. You're not going to find the truth in no church. That's a temple built with man's hands, all right? So, when you hear the word, the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, you're supposed to fear, man. That's supposed to have you bugged out to the point where you want to hide your face. You understand? I know I did. When I heard this word, I ran ahead. I hit my face ASAP, because then I realized how wicked I was, all right? And I thought I was going to get put to death right then and there from reading. You see? This word is powerful, man. This word break you down. All right? So our people, once again, they not caring about this word, and what they going to go do? They're going to go celebrate. Go celebrate New Year's Eve. You got these women getting beautified again. Like I said, they all getting beautified. All right? Men trying to look they flyers just to go out there and have a good old time. All right? And put curses upon themselves, man. And mark themselves. Matter of fact, let's grab let me grab this is Romans 13. Romans 13 and 13 and 11. And it says, and knowing that the time, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. See, our salvation is close, man. Our salvation is right around the corner. Those that are in the knowing, they know exactly how close we are. Why? Because we're measuring the times diligently in itself. That's what we're supposed to be doing, measuring the times. See, no man know the hour, not even the angels, not even Yahushua. But those that are measuring the time and watching the prophecies pass, we know what time frame we in, man. And we know we hella close. There's only 3 major prophecies that got to go down: Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, all right, and World War III, and then it's a wrap. Yahushua cracking them clouds. You see? So it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Yeah, you people dead sleep out here, man. They have no clue of what the hell is going on. The only thing they know of what's going on is what this damn devil is telling you on the news, making you believe that, you know, you have to go get a yo jabba jabba and all that. All right? So it says, for now our salvation is nearer than we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. You see, we're supposed to what? Cast off the works of darkness. 2 Ezra 14 and 14. Let go from these mortal thoughts, man. Put off that weak nature. We're supposed to put on Yahushua in this time. And we're supposed to what? Gird ourselves up with the armor of truth. All right? Ephesians 6 and 10. Let me grab that real quick. Ephesians 6 and 10. And it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. See, you're able to stand against the wickedness of this damn devil. All right, the wickedness of the society. Right? And it says, For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, that's talking about these damn Illuminatis. All right. They had that spiritual wickedness in high places, going back to the winter solstice, then preying on the preying upon the devil, Satan, to get their power. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab 2 Thessalonians 2:10, KJV. 2 Thessalonians 2:10, KJV. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:10, and it says, I want it 8. 2 and 8, 2 Thessalonians, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right. And the wicked is being revealed right before your eyes through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which this mouthpiece is what? The prophets, those that are on the streets, man, preaching this truth. And it says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Then it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. That's the Illuminati. You see, they come in the coming of Satan. All right. Literally, they come in the ways of Satan. They literally on the left hand side praise. They literally praise. Okay. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. 2 sheriffs out here. This shit ain't no joke out here, man. Pretty soon, I'm telling you, the mouthpiece of the Lord not gonna be out here no more. Yo, you ain't never, ever, ever me preaching out here. I run into police all day long. I ain't never run into no sheriff. That's the first time we see sheriffs out here. You see? And they gave me that hard ass look. Why? Because this is being spread throughout the whole entire 4 corners of the earth, man. Right now, we are being what? Deemed as domestic terrorists by bringing out this word and bringing down the society through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. I ain't even going front. The look that I just got was that look. That shit had my spirit feeling some type way. Not of fear, because we're not giving the spirit of fear, but of that look like, yeah, I'm here for you. That's exactly what I just got out of that look that they just gave my ass, man. I wouldn't doubt it. They come back around once again. Dead ass. All right. Or whatever. So it says he come after the working of Satan. This devil comes after the working of Satan. Plain and simple. Right. And it says, going back to Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The Illuminati is the rulers of darkness of this world. All right. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right. Yeah, because they worship Satan. They come in the ways of Satan. And they coming in that vibration of Satan. Then it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. All right. And we ain't talking about peace like these preachers in these damn churches be preaching. All right. The gospel of peace is this truth. And you shall hear the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's peace right there. That's comfort to your soul. Knowing the true names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that's peace. You see? And it says, and above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. You see? That's that sword that we swinging out here. See, our weapons of warfare are not carnal. Our weapons of warfare is spiritual. All right. Tells you in let me get that real quick. Wisdom is better than weapons of war. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good. Okay? So wisdom is better than weapons of war, and our weapons of warfare are not carnal, man. You see? The weapon that we got is the spiritual sword, is this Bible, man. We pull out the scriptures and break you down with that. You see? Which that's a gift given unto us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to have that eye salve and be able to break down these scriptures. Learning from our what? Our elders and apostles all the way on down, which they were given the Holy Spirit to begin with to bring out this word, man. Which is all prophecy that we will learn this word after us, after what? 3 days and a half, man, going into that 350-year period, man. All right. Crazy ass motherfuckers over here. All right. So once again, our weapons of warfare are not carnal. Everything is what? Spiritual, man. Everything comes through the scriptures. All right. So this is Romans 13 and going back to 12. I start back at 11. And that knowing the time that now is the high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. All right. And casting off the works of darkness, we just explained that. All right. Another way to look at it is Romans 12 and 1, 12 and 2. You see, the transforming of your mind, man, letting go the way of this society, relearning yourself, putting down the bullshit you learned on this society, and relearning and reteaching yourself, man, in the righteous ways, the righteous path. All right. And it says, 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. And that's what's about to go down. All right. That's what's about to go down all night with these motherfuckers celebrating New Year's Eve, man. Having a good old time. You see? Let me read that from the NLT. It says, because we belong to the day, we must live decent lives for all to see. Don't participate in the darkness of wild parties and drunkenness, or in sexual promiscuity and immoral living, or in quarreling or jealousy. Woo. You see? And that's what's about to go down. People celebrating these stupid ass New Year's Eve. There's going to be fights, riots, envy, women being whores. All right. Men shooting up men because they thought they could get hurt. They didn't. You see, a whole bunch of drug addicts, a whole bunch of drunkards. That's exactly what's going to happen tonight. Matter of fact, let me go into the word rioting. The word rioting in Romans 13 and 13. Now listen closely. It goes into the Greek word komos. All right. And it says a revel, carousel, a nocturnal and riotous procession of half-drunken and frolicsome fellows who after supper parade through the streets with torches and music in honor of Bacchus or some other deity, and sing and play before houses of male and female friends. Woo! You see? Talk about what? Going into all that after party shit. All right. These people gonna have a party, sit down and eat. Because that's what happens in New Year's. Everybody go to each other's houses. They make this food, all this pork, all this shrimp, all this lobster, all this wickedness, right? They celebrate, they drink, ball drops, and what comes after the ball drops? The after party. After the after party comes the hotel lobby in. You know the rest of the song. You see? So these motherfuckers gonna go to the after party, and what people do is they drink and drive, go left to right, here to there, house to house, party to party, right? Women doing the same thing. And there's all types of crazy ass, sexual ass bullshit going on. All right? Let me read that again. It says, a nocturnal and riotous procession of half-drunken and frolicsome fellows who after supper parade through the streets with torches and music in honor of Bacchus or some other deity, and sing and play before houses of male and female friends, hence used generally of feasts and drinking parties that are protracted till late at night and indulge in revelry. You see? Woo! Woo! These people gonna be doing some wicked ass shit tonight, man. You see? You're gonna have orgies. All right. Now, this is from our people. From our people, we gonna have orgies. People get women getting ravished, date rape. All right, because you got a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no game, and they gonna go out there and date rape these women. All right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna allow it. All right, but on top of that, you got these other ones, these so-called white people. All right, that are just the way they party is a whole nother level. You talking about bestiality. You got sodomy going on. All right. You got sacrifices. All right. You got them doing straight what's the word I'm looking for again? Damn, it's in my tongue. Ravishing children, man. You gonna, man, all that shit is going down tonight, man. This is one of the biggest days of the year for these people that move in that wickedness that we, going on. That's normal right there, seeing the police drive by. But when you see two sheriffs with the window down looking at you, whoo, that ain't normal. All right? So, yeah, going back to all this sexual activity that's about to be going down tonight, all wickedness, man. All demons in the air. People walking into the party with a whole bunch of demons, man. You thinking they walking into the party with 2 or 3 bitches? Hell nah. They walking with 2 or 3 demons into the party. Vice versa. Again, sodomy, a whole bunch of sodomite bullshit. You got men. The one brother Yawana brought that out in his lesson. You got men that'll ride with 3, 4 niggas in the car all fucking night, drunk as hell, getting no play, no ass cheeks, man. Drunk as hell, probably do some straight sodomite shit, man. You see? And that's why you can't be in that spirit. That's why 66.6% of our people, all right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, about to feel it, man. Go ahead and have a great old time. Celebrate. You see? Because these people celebrate in the way of the wicked. Let me get that. Wisdom of Solomon. All right. What did I say earlier? They come and follow the ways of the heathen. They came in the ways of the heathen. They still thinking in the ways of the heathen, right? This is how the heathen thinks. Wisdom of Solomon 2, and I'll start at the top. And it says, for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright, our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. And that's how people think too. They think there's no reincarnation. All right. They think that that let me see, let me read that again. Our life is short. There you go. They think life is short. So they say, what? Let's party it up. Let's live life. You only live once. YOLO. Okay? And tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be here, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. And our names shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall be passed away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present. Here goes that what? Here goes that YOLO spirit. Come and let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creature like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass us by. That's what they're about to go do. Have a good old time. They got their bottles on deck. All right. Especially with the way America's crumbling right now. These people already, the mirth of the land is gone. So what are they trying to do? They're trying to find a way to have mirth out here, man. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushua told you what? All right. Let me grab that real quick. Ezekiel 21 and 9. Son of man, prophesy. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. Say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is sharpened that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? You see? Should we then make mirth? Nah, man. This ain't in the time of being in a mirthy state of mind, man. The mirth of the land is gone. So what the hell is you celebrating, man? It says, should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he has given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. You see? So it's given into the hand of the slayer. You understand? What's going on, man? Oh, you want to be on camera? You see, my mans want to be on camera. We got the sheriffs doing their job tonight. You know, they're making sure New Year's is nice and safe. You know, they should be going out there and looking for the crooks, right? You're gonna be looking for them crooks on them highways, man. All right, that's what I want to hear, bro. See, I'm preaching the word of the truth. So you ain't no crooks here. All right. So you have a good one, man. All right, you have a good one. Happy New Year. You got the other one right there, man. He ready to go. He ready to go. You see? Man, what I tell you? I told you that was coming back. I try to tell you. The spirit reveal everything, man. Through the spirit, brothers will feel when you see something that just wants you so bad, but they can't do nothing, man. Why? Because the Lord encampeth round about with the angels, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have his angels always protecting his men. You see? Put their ass on blast real quick. I can't make this shit up. I ain't never seen sheriffs out here in my life. They out here ready to go. You see? They probably think I was live or none of that. Man, we can't make this up, bro. Telling you, the famine of the word is right around the corner, man. This is why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gonna take his men off the highways and byways, man. Because there's gonna be a time where we're not gonna be able to do this. All right, we're not going to be able to do any of this no more. They're going to be looking for us. Some of us might have to get locked up. Tells you that in Revelations. All right, let me grab that. And it's crazy. They pulled up as soon as I finished that scripture. Woo-hoo. Just so the whole vibe could change, man. The spirit just changed now. All right. This is Revelations 2 and 10. And it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Woo! You see? And the devil's who? The so-called white man. All right. Who are these people that work for the government as being cops, military troops? That's all their centurions, man. That's the Roman centurions. There's no new thing out there under the sun. They had the same thing going on back in those days, man. You see? It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You see? So some of us might have to get put in these camps. All right. Some of us might have to go get locked up, but we're not gonna fear none of that. We were not given that spirit of fear. All right. Let me grab that spirit of fear, KJV. This is 2 Timothy 1 and 7. For Yahweh has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind, man. That's what we got to be, man. A sound mind. All right. We got to be able to endure all these things. Man, I knew their asses was coming back. It took them a minute too. Good 25 minutes to come back, but they came back. Had the dogs ready in the back and everything, man. You see? Remember, everything is controlled through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right. What did he say? Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. All right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua makes all this happen right before your eyes. We are tried in our faith every single day. And whenever we get into a situation with officers and shit like that, all right, you got to remember, this is Matthew 5 and 25. It says, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him, lest any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Woo, you see? And that's the spirit we got to be in, man. Whenever we get put in situations like this, man, all right? Hey, we just got to agree with our adversary. See, I mess with them here and there, and I say certain things to put them on the spot. But I don't get disrespectful. And if they was to come at me a certain way, I would just agree with them, until, unless Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua put the spirit on me to be a certain way around them, it is what it is. I'm going to act right, but there will be a time where we will be put in a certain situation. All right. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua might put the spirit on us to go at them hard with the tongue, straight break them down with the tongue. Let me get that real quick. I think it's in that same. What thou shalt say in that same hour, KJV. This is, Matthew 10 and 19. And it says, whoo, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the consuls. This is why you got to be careful who you speak to, who you bring this word around. All right. Got to be what? Wise as serpent, harmless as doves. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said, I send you in the midst of wolves. Therefore be wise as serpents harmless as doves, man. We got to walk a certain way in this ministry, man. We got to walk in a certain way in this ministry so the ministry be not blamed. All right, that's why these other cans, they walk in a certain certain way, and they pretty much fuck it up for everybody, because the doings they do, because you got brothers in camps with sticks, guns, and shit. All right, talking some crazy nonsense, and what they doing, they're putting the ministry at blame, even though they're not part of our of this truth, of this doctrine. All right, they are dressing up the same way we're dressing up, making us look bad. See, that's why it tells you, beware of false prophets that come in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. You gotta watch how these people be setting us up, man. You see? And that's what we went through with that's what we went through with what do you call it? We just went down with that guy that ran over people. You had the shooting that went down in Jersey City. All right. All those people were what? They ain't even had nothing to do with us. And they just threw a name on us, man. You see? You had the three people that just killed, that were found dead in the apartment, the two daughters and the father. They threw Hebrew Israelites on that. Black Hebrew Israelites on top of that. You see? So this is things that they're gonna do, man. All right. But this is Matthew 10:17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. You see? So there might be a point in time where, hey, man, we might be put in a certain predicament, and hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gonna put the spirit on us to speak and let it be known for a testimony, man. And you gotta what? You gotta be ready for it. You let no man snatch your crown, man. All right? Let no man snatch your crown out here, man. We ain't get called into this truth for no reason, man. To be in this truth is the most beautiful thing ever. Why? Because we separate from everybody, man. You know, walking in the best of our ability, you know, following the law, statutes, commandments, and being as righteous as we possibly can. You know? So you can't let nobody snatch your crown. These things that happen, you can't fear that, man. Fuck them at the end of the day. I don't fear no man but Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's it. You see? What does it say in the scriptures? For you could do nothing against them against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let me see. How's it go? For we could do nothing against the truth before the truth. There you go. You see? We can't do nothing against this truth, man. All you could do is be for this truth. You see? And these people mad because why? Because we telling the truth. What does it say? Am I not become your enemy because I tell you the truth? We enemies to these people, man. Why? Because we preaching their destruction. We enemies to these people because we telling these sinners what their sin is. And the sinner don't want to hear what he been doing wrong all his life, because he content with doing what he's been doing wrong all his life. All right? So we don't worry about those things. But it was still funny that their asses popped back up. I knew their ass was going to pop back up, bro. When I tell you I ain't never seen no sheriffs out here in my life, I done had 6, 7 cops roll up on me, all local police. But to have sheriffs, see where I'm from, when the sheriff pop up, that's some shit. That's another level. That's criminal investigation units, bro. Detectives and shit. So you see, that means that they came over here with tools, checking us out, checking me out. Heavy. I had to. That spirit told me right off the rip, they come in here. They here for you, because they had their windows down and they all gave me a mean ass look. The second time around, they tried to come a little happy, and then he wanted to stop right there. That's why I threw the camera on their asses real quick. You know, let them be known. Let their face be shown. You got to reveal the wicked. And they'll try to act nice, man. But what does it say? Let's get that. This is Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Bring this out all the time, man. And it never fails because it always shows the truth, man. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. You see? And it says, set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And this is another one where it tells you, let not your right hand know what the left hand doing, KJP. It's something like that within those words. Yeah, my bad. That's how it goes. Matthew 6 and 3, and it says, but when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand does. Ooh, you see? And you know what? Look at that on the spiritual point. You see? Left hand represents what? Wickedness. Right hand represents righteous. So never let the wicked know what your right hand is doing, man. Never let the wicked know what your righteous acts are, what you righteously are doing. They'll use that shit against you, yo. You see? That's how you know these other people ain't got the truth, man. Because these people claim to be religious, be righteous, but ain't nobody fucking with them, man. They're only messing with us. Why? Because this is the truth, man. People tell you the truth and it hurts. All right? So, back to Ecclesiasticus 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, and any such as come nigh wild beasts? So one that goes to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. And look, right back around. That's the locals. The local came back around this time. And he gonna go park right over there. Nah, he ain't doing. He usually park right over there in the parking lot. He didn't though. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. See? So you can't trust these damn devils, man. You can't trust them one bit. Because at the end of the day, they all have an agenda of throwing your ass in the pit, man. That's what he does. And he gonna come at you nicely, all right? He gonna act certain type way, like he did. Oh, how we doing? Like, yeah. I put his ass on the spot. He should be going out there and looking for the crooks. Correct? He said, yeah. Well, there ain't no crooks over here. You gotta go. You see? But hey, man, this truth is real. Let me go into a couple go back into the 2/3, man, being judged. Let me grab Leviticus. This is let me bring out this is matter of fact, before I go to Leviticus, let me get John 8 and 44. All right. And it says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will ye do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh, a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And that's talking about our people, man. You see? The father of all lies is the devil, is so-called white man. All right. But it says, ye are of your father, the devil. Speaking of us, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right. Because why? We following the ways of the heathen. We following in their ways. We following the traditions of men. So we are of the father, the devil, man. You love your oppressor. You love being Esau. You love Daddy Esau holding your hand. All right. Now let me go into that one. All right. What I wanted to bring out. This is Leviticus. ¿Cómo estamos? All right. This is Leviticus. I will chastise you for your sins 7 times. This is Leviticus 26 and 18. And it says, and if ye will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins. You see? And our people not going to hearken. Our people not going to hear this word, man. All they do is what? All right. They give the shoulder. They turn themselves away from the word, and they continue to keep being wicked. So what did Yahweh Hashem Yahushua say? He said, I will chastise you 7 times more for your sins. And that's why after these holidays and these people celebrating all this wicked shit, what's going to happen? It's going to be turned up a notch, man. More destruction, more death, all right? More pain, more agony, man, is going to be brought forth. And then these people wonder why maybe after they fucking celebration, somebody end up in the goddamn hospital, man. You know? Then they wonder why. Look at what's his name? Rap the News, man. Big topic right now the last couple days. What did he do? He was scoffing all his life, scoffing at the elders and apostles, scoffing at Yahweh on top of that, right? And look at him now. He in the fucking hospital. He dying on his deathbed, man. That's what you get. You get chastised 7 times more for your sins. That's why you got to repent. That's why you got to come back to this word, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not a respect of persons, man. He'll put you down. You don't play with this word, man. You see? Oh, you about to go get somebody. Pop them lights on. Let me get this is 2 Corinthians 6 and 14 KJV. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 6 and 14, and it says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion has light with darkness? See, so we got to separate ourselves from these wicked ass people, man. We got to leave these people alone. These people too wicked. When you stick around with the wicked, brothers always bring out the analogy of what? If you grab a good fruit and you put it by 5 bad fruit, what ends up happening, man? That good fruit is going to turn moldy and corrupt, just like the other fruit that are fucked up and piece and are worthless, man. You're going to end up the same way. All right? What did it say in the scriptures? It said, come up from among her, all right, and be not partakers of her plagues. And that's talking about us in general. And that's talking about us going into them chariots. You see? But you got to look at it in a spiritual sense, man. We got to come up out of the ways of the wicked. All right. So we be not partakers of their plagues. The wicked's going to be judged in a certain way, man. The wicked's going to be judged in a certain manner. Why would you want to be partaker of their sins, man? Why would you want to be partakers of their plagues? Their plagues is death, destruction, missiles, torture. So when you surround yourselves around those people, just matter of time before you do something stupid with those people, and you're gonna be called on it, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna point you out. And it's funny because I believe one of them that's over there, right, was one that was scoffing me not so long ago because I don't forget voices. I really don't forget voices. I don't ever forget voices. I could be wrong. I mean, but if it is the person I'm thinking, hey, man, I see judgment from here already. You feel me? I already see it. Wasn't like that a couple months back. You know, but hey, I don't know because I'm not actually close. If I go over there, I definitely will see it. That's for damn sure. All right. But I don't forget voices, man. And I can see it. I believe that's definitely that person. And that person was off of what? They was walking before. They ain't right now. You see? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua don't play, man. Again, judgment is being brought forth in front of our people on a daily basis. Okay? Zephaniah 3 and 5, man. The just Lord bring judgment to the light every morning. Every morning does he bring judgment to the light. All right? It said the just Lord who shall not do. Let me grab it real quick. Zephaniah 3 and 5. Zephaniah 3 and 5. And it says the just word of Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust know with no shame. You see? And he bringing judgment all over the earth. And these people continue to keep being wicked, man. They have no shame in their game, man. They just keep doing what they doing without a care in the world. Why? Because they just done. They gone. They're so completely brainwashed. It's not even funny. All right. This is judgment shall begin in the house of God. KJV. This is 1 Peter 4 and 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. See, so the judgment got to begin at the house of the Lord, man. Those that are in the knowing of this truth, that are compared to what? The house of Saul, are compared to the wicked Pharisees. All right. Pretty much they are all those spirits coming back. Okay. Judgment is going to begin in the house of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And those that were in the truth of knowing and do wickedly, man, you're going to be beaten with many stripes, man. And then it says, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? You see? These people are reserved for the day of judgment. These people, the Lord know how to save the just. Right? Let me get that real quick. 2 Peter 2 and I think it's 2 and 9. 2 Peter 2 and 9. Yep. 2 Peter 2 and 9. And it says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. You see? So those that follow the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua know how to what? Keep you preserved from wickedness, man. Keep you preserved from death. All right? Matter of fact, there's a scripture like that too. Oh man, how's it go? The righteous shall not see death, KJV. That's not the words, but well, that's one that popped up. Ooh, there's a couple of them. Ooh. This is John 8 and 51, and it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death. You see? Matthew 6 and 28, verily, I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Woo. You see? Because at the end of the day, all flesh is going to die, man. All flesh is going to burn out here. But those that are meant to be in them chariots going to be beamed up into the chariots. Their spirit going to get beamed up, man. And we're going to come back out with brand new bodies, man. Ready to go. Woo! I got to bring this out. Yeah, because it's going to be like that. Judgment is going to be so harsh upon the earth that it says, Revelations 9:6, and in those days shall men seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Woo! It's going to be like that in these last days, man. People going to be desiring to die, and death going to flee from them. That's how cruel Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is, man. That you going to want to die, and your ass not going to be able to if you wanted to. He going to make sure he keep you alive through all that, man. It ain't nothing for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to have you halfway dying. You think you're about to die, but he keep you alive. Then you go through more tribulation, more torture, and he keep you alive. And then you go through more torture, and he keep you alive, man. Listen, Hebrews 10:31. All right, it said the what? It's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. You don't want to fall into the hands of the living God on the wicked side. You want to fall on the righteous side, man. You want to die for righteousness' sake, not wicked, not wickedness, man. So a lot of people about to cast that judgment, going back to what? 2/3 of you got to go. All right. These last 3 years was 666. 66.6% of you people gotta go, gotta be judged, man. All right. Let me grab that real quick. And Ezekiel, another one I love. Ezekiel 9:4. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set us mark upon their foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that are being done in the midst thereof. And to all others, he said, in my heart, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. You see? So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua not sparing nobody out here, man, in these last days. The only ones that are going to be spared are the ones that have that mark, the WAP, mark of exemption. All right? This is why we do these works in hopes, Yahweh Rakazah, that we are found worthy and that we have that mark of exemption upon us, man, and that we don't suffer these things, man. You see? Let me jump down to 7, and this is Ezekiel 7 and 6. An end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee. Behold, is come, it is come. All right. Maybe start at 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, an evil and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Nor now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee. And I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways, and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that smiteth. Behold, the day, behold, it is come, the morning is gone forth, the rod has blossomed, pride has budded, violence is risen violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. All right. But the point is what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai not gonna spare nobody in these last days. No pity, man. All right. So pretty much I'm gonna end it on that note through the spirit. So with that being said, Lord willing, it was edifying. With that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Kudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. And to the next one, Shalom. Hey, man, you 2/3 about to catch pure hell in this new year, man. Pure hell. Lord willing, this is that year that we out of here, man. All right. But regardless, trouble is right around the corner. You see? What was that? What did Tupac say? I see death around the corner. That's exactly what's right around the corner, man. Whole lot of death and destruction. So with that being said, Shalom.